You just saw me clear my own home. This is a drill I think a lot of people should be doing. Very simple. There is no sort of standard to it. It's just you clearing your home and practicing that. No time limit. Just very simply a few things. Practice accessing your staged home defense weapon, a light, secondary light if applicable, and clearing your home in a safe and efficient way. That's it. That's what you got to do to practice this. You create this yourself based on your own home layout. Only you know that. It's different for everyone else. And that's what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and run you through that real quick. First off, the staged home defense gun is going to be different for everyone else. Some of us have kids, so we need a quick access safe or lockbox of some sort. Sometimes you may have the gun all nice and loud right up here. I previously had it holstered to my bed frame, which is you may be able to do depending on your bed and how that works. Currently, I have it in this multi-purpose organizer tray by Maxtacs. This, I think, is pretty ideal for the reason that I want quick access. Luckily, I don't have kids, but I don't want it to be, very out and loud. I want it to be a little discreet. Someone walks in, have a visitor or something, they don't immediately see a gun. Also, this actually has a few additional uses. I can put my personal items in here, of which I've taken most out, so you guys don't know everything about my life. But let me go ahead and show you real quick. This is, just so you know, very different from your standard organizer that you would get from like IKEA or something. It's a lot more rugged. You have this organizer here. You can put pens. I keep my chapstick in here. And this floor padding right here is actually great. I can put this on any surface, throw my gun down. Not going to worry about my nightstand getting damaged because this is actually really nice, rugged, and padded. I really, really like that. So I have this organized in a way so that I have my personal items kept completely separate from my home defense gun. Reason for that is I want to make sure that there is nothing obstructing my reach for this gun. And this goes exactly the same if you had this on the top of your nightstand. You don't want anything near it. So when you reach, you're going to be groggy, you just woke up, you're disoriented, there's going to be low light. So make sure there's nothing around it. That's why I have it staged this way. I always have a light and maybe an EDC thing, maybe a knife or something like that. But my go-to grabs are definitely going to be my gun and a light. Reason for this, you're probably wondering, why do I not have a light-mounted pistol or pistol-mounted light? Pistol-mounted light. And the reason for that is, one, I haven't really gone around to it for this guy, to be honest. But most importantly is because I'm going to have this either way. Whether or not I have a light mounted on my pistol, I will absolutely have a secondary light in my secondary hand. And the reason for that is because I don't want to find out the hard way that the thing that created that loud crash that woke me up was not in fact an intruder, but instead my cat or my wife who just snuck back in from a night of partying. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who did find that out the hard way and suffered a catastrophic loss because of it. Don't do that. You want to make sure you have a way to identify your target or subject, whoever may have caused that noise, before you were pointing a gun at them. There are certain things that can cause a negligent discharge in that moment of distress. And also, it doesn't look good legally if it turns out to be maybe your daughter's boyfriend sneaking in or something like that. So make sure you have secondary light. Work on creating an approach in the layout of your own home. That's going to be the best thing you can do, is figure out the path of approach for you in your home, because it's going to be unique for everyone else. And also really consider the fact that you have the home advantage. An intruder is not going to know the layout of your home like you do. Even if they pull blueprints or something, you will have the advantage of being totally familiar with where everything is, and you have that advantage of being able to identify and spot things out of the norm much quicker than someone just walking in. And that gives you the advantage of the OODA loop, being able to make a move and a decision before the perpetrator does. So that's why it's really important to practice this, so you can do that fast and efficient and have the upper hand. So that's about it. Again, everyone's different, so try out what works for you, try out a few different things, and practice. So thank you for watching, guys.